Ice Spice is one of the most popular female rappers in the hip-hop industry at the moment. If you've been anywhere near social media, then I'm sure you must have heard about, seen, and even come across contents from this very famous rapper. Whether you've been watching videos of her, reading about her in headlines, or learning what a munch is. Although she is considered to be calm, cool-headed, and witty, it seems there are times she has shown her fellow rappers that she is one to be feared. Let's see the times she has shown her fellow rappers that she's not someone you want to mess with. Keep watching till the end of this video to see why rappers are really scared of Ice Spice. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to the #1 celebrity jeweler, the Ice Champ. The Ice Champ is doing a special deal for the next 24 hours on diamond watches, chains, and more. Follow at the Ice Champ on Instagram now. Ice Spice's past lifestyle. Ice Spice is of Dominican and Nigerian descent, born and raised in the Bronx, New York. She said in her interview with Elle that her stage name came from her real name, Isis, and while looking for something that matched with ice, she found Spice. And coincidentally, Ice Spice is a lover of spicy food, so she came up with the nickname for her online image. This was when she was 14 and created a Finsta account. She grew up listening to Lil' Kim, and this formed her interest in music. Growing up in the Bronx was a tough one. Just imagine how it was to live among people who believed that the only ways to succeed were through drug use, money, and a lack of education or study. Only a few people would choose to be the odd one out, because everyone wanted to fit in somewhere, even if the crowd was undesirable. Imagine coming from a place like this. Obviously, people would be scared of you. They never know when you'd switch, and this is because the violence is in you. You can decide to turn it off or turn it on again, just when you want to. Before she became well-known, Ice Spice held a variety of odd jobs. Ice Spice reportedly admitted in her interview with The Cut that her last job, before deciding to pursue her rap career, was babysitting for a Jewish family upstate, in Westchester, New York. This is just to show that life wasn't all that beautiful for rapper Ice Spice, and even though she looks delicate, she doesn't hesitate to come for those who come for her and show them their place. She has had a couple of incidents where her actions have made people scared of her. Ice Spice's public feuds. As much as the Bronx drill rapper Ice Spice is said to be easygoing and calm, there have been some times when she has acted out of character and made people understand that she's not one to be played with. Making everyone understand that you're not as nice as you seem will help you shield yourself from a lot of unnecessary disrespect. Rapper Ice Spice made the news for having issues with another rapper, Latto. The whole hip-hop industry has been wondering what was going on between the two, which has made the tension even higher. On many occasions, Latto's reaction towards the mention of Ice Spice's name has been weird and has been giving "I don't care about this." So Ice Spice released her EP, and a song on it has shades that belong to rapper Latto. Fans believed that if the shades were true, then Latto must have gotten on Ice Spice's nerves, which made her respond publicly. It's the lyrics Ice Spice said, "Not taken from me, but notes. Wanna be me, so she do my emotes, and my name in her mouth, so I bet she gon' choke." So let's talk about the lyrics and what Ice Spice meant, referencing the part where Ice Spice said, "Wanna be me, so she do my emotes." Ice Spice was talking about the time Latto posted a picture on her Instagram page, where you can see her striking a similar pose to that of Ice Spice on the cover of Ice Spice's Like That EP, and this rubbed Ice Spice in the wrong way and decided to call Latto out. What exactly caused the friction between them? I think this just stems from the fact that Ice Spice loves the Young Money queen Nicki Minaj so much. This is a fact that she has never for once kept hidden. You can see this when she talks about Nicki Minaj, which is unfortunate for rapper Latto, who recently had a fallout with Nicki Minaj over Grammy nominations. Oh well, I'm sure Latto expected Ice Spice to join her in her beef with Nicki Minaj, which she wanted no part of. There was no way in this world Ice Spice would ever beef with Nicki. This pissed Latto off and caused her to unfollow Ice Spice. A few months later, Latto was caught on camera refusing to sing along to Ice Spice's song Bikini Bottoms, and her excuse, she doesn't know the lyrics. A very big lie if you ask me. Ice Spice isn't a woman of many words, so she grabbed her mic, told Latto off, told her to stay away, and stop trying to copy her. Ice Spice calls cap on promoter. We know as a popular figure, everyone wants to either be your friend or wants to mess you up. If you look like you don't have a spine, they'd walk all over you. So it's up to you to let these people know that you're not one to be messed with. Except you've been living under a rock, there's no way you aren't familiar with the Munch hit star, Ice Spice. It wasn't any different as a promoter tried to mud her name after insinuating that Ice Spice refused to come for a show that she had already booked, because she was now a bigger artist and her price are no longer the same as when she was booked. He added that the rapper no longer accepts $4,000 and is now charging $15K for a show. Phil Lawler also added that her management has been canceling all shows booked before the changes in her price. He took to his social media page and said, "Due to matters out of our hands, Ice Spice will no longer be attending the party. As her status and song continue to grow daily, her team has decided to pull her off numerous shows. They feel that she's a much bigger artist than she was at the time she took some other bookings. In 3 weeks, her price has gone from $4K to $15K. They like she is bigger today than she was 3 weeks ago. They're also pulling her off the tour with Blove because they feel like she is a bigger artist than him." This post from promoter Phil took no time to go viral, and was soon on blogs and on DJ Academics' page. Ice Spice took her time to respond to people who were already crucifying her. She said everything was cap, telling the promoter off and calling him a liar, adding that even though she said yesterday's price, not today's price, she definitely wasn't referring to the shows previously booked. Ice Spice's issue with the police. We're all familiar with the fact that Ice Spice is from the Bronx, New York, and as someone who was born in the Bronx, you just have no choice but to fear them. I mean, do your very best to avoid them. This issue comes up as she is caught in a controversy with the authorities. This happened while she was preparing to shoot the music video of her song with fellow Bronx rapper Lil TJ. Ice Spice got into some weird situation with the police and was questioned alongside a man she was with in the car. The New York Police Department issued a report saying that Isis Gaston, aka Ice Spice, alongside a 34-year-old man whose name is Marcus Grissom, was pulled over by the police. This resulted in the arrest of Grissom, who was charged with criminal possession of a 9mm weapon. Although Ice Spice wasn't taken into custody, this incident has taught her fellow rappers to stay clear of her and maintain their lanes without trying so much to look for her trouble. Do you guys also think this is enough for people to fear Ice Spice? Would you also be scared of her if you were in these rappers' shoes? Join the conversation and let us know in the comment section below. That's the end of today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more content. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and leave a comment down below. Thanks.